Hey guys, welcome to the Alpine YouTube channel. You probably clicked this video to learn the route to the summit and probably haven't reached the summit yet. Well, most of the videos on YouTube are about trolling this game hard, but no need to worry as we'll be showing you the correct route to take and what to do in order to reach the summit. In this video, we'll be highlighting what gear you need, how to use it, the easiest route on Everest, and to reach the summit, as well as some tips for the hard parts. Trust me, it's easy, and we won't be using any game passes. So first things first, at spawn, usually you want to go to the utilities tent and grab an oxygen tank. So I'm gonna grab one right now, and I turn off the flow. Why you want to turn off the flow is you don't need the oxygen until you reach like 2400 meters. Well, you can in real life summit without an oxygen tank, and people say in game that you can summit without an oxygen tank, but that's not possible unless you're exploring or something. Anyways, what you want to do is turn off your flow. It should look something like this. Feel free to pause the
And
video at points to help you understand better. What?
and
Yeah,
also the flow will look yellow and red, so that means your flow is off, and it
yeah,
should.
you can see on my screen.
Yeah.
And that's all for the gear. All you really need is an oxygen tank, and you should turn off your flow until 2400 altitude. You don't need and shouldn't take other gear other than a helmet. You will find out why towards the end of the video. You can check your altitude in the bottom right, as you can see. Quick tip, if you ever get lost and need help after this video, you most likely won't because you already know what to do. You can ask rescue personnel to help you by giving them your altitude and describing your surroundings. That's the only way they can find you. Do not give them the compass location from the compass above, as it doesn't help at all. As you can see, that doesn't help at all. So that's all for the equipment and gear. Another thing you can ignore is the hydration. It won't kill you or do anything, as it just ends up reaching 4%, after which it stops. It's only for roleplay. Same goes for snowstorms. They aren't deadly. They just darken things up, but you can see visibly if you have the Alpine helmet on by turning on the IR and high vision. See, it brightens up everything. And other than that, you don't need anything, and that's about it for the base camp.
There is one more
Now,
feature with the helmet.
yeah, what
It
about?
is the low vision. So let's say you're stuck in a hole or somewhere, needing
Yeah,
help. You turn on the red light low vision, and any SNR, search and
any
rescue on the
yeah,
server,
search
will
and
see the
rescue
red light.
personnel can help find you using the low light. Otherwise, you don't need it. You turn it off.
Oh, also I'm
And
Adam. I'm helping him,
yeah, that's Adam,
and I'll
our
be helping
CO,
you.
and he'll be helping us reach the summit today. And that's it for the base camp talk. Now let's head off for the climb. Feel free to pause or slow down parts of the video to see how we did stuff. We'll also be giving tips throughout the video, so make sure to not miss those. Alright, let's go.
Right here, you can just walk off.
Right here, there's a
You won't take
shortcut
any
here,
damage.
so we're gonna be showing you the shortcut. You could do the longer one, but I'm gonna show you the shortcut. So what you wanna do is go here, and you want to like jump onto here. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that one, I'll show you the other part which you can do. Suppose you're back here, you can just jump off and do that part and do the ladder, which you'll end up here. And Adam got here first because he used the cave. You can
Sure.
just use this cave.
Yeah.
This cave just leads out to the ladder.
So yeah, you'll end up here once you
Yeah,
walk off.
which is the
You
same
just walk
place.
up.
See, you just walk through the cave and you're right here.
This shortcut
The
is also significantly faster.
Alright, for
It's way
climbing,
faster
you
than
want to
the other
use
path.
Alright, so for climbing, you want to use shift lock because it will help you go up the hard slopes, inclines, rocks, and whatnot. It will help you maneuver your character easier. So we'll now go to camp 1. I'll show you camp 1.
First person view also works, but shift lock is just a lot easier.
Yeah, first person
And
view also works really well, but shift lock is the easier one since it allows you to move your character much easier by seeing where you're going.
yeah, you can see your surroundings easier with shift lock.
Alright, so we're at camp 1, but we'll pass since there's nothing of use here. But you can stop here in case there's an avalanche, but that's about it. There's no use for camp 1. We'll go on to camp 2.
Usually when you're climbing, you can always just skip camp 1. You don't even have to go towards it. There's just
Yes,
other paths you can take.
yes,
Because
there are
from
other
the
paths.
Kumbu Icefall, all the way up to the beginning ladders from camp 3,
Yeah, you can
below
you can
camp
skip
3,
all the
you can
camps
just
up to
take,
camp 3.
yeah, you can just take whatever path you want from the Kumbu Icefall up to the ladders.
Yeah. But we'll show you the easiest one today, so that you can reach the summit fast. So you want to take all the easy slopes. You want to avoid hard slopes like these because they're harder for you. You can just do it easily through here.
If you're experienced, you can challenge yourself to take
Yeah, you
faster
can.
and harder slopes.
Yes.
And when you're going up vertical slopes like that, you're gonna want to go. You want to go in shift lock
Yes.
and wiggle your screen a little bit because if when you wiggle, it'll boost you up a little bit
It will
more.
push
So
you
you'll
up a
go
little
faster.
bit and it'll help you go up faster. So what you see right there is Camp 2. And at Camp 2 you can get oxygen if you forgot to turn off your oxygen tank at base camp. Otherwise, it's also a good place to hide from avalanches. Anyway, we'll go on. Also, a bit about avalanches. If you come across one, quickly find a hole or a large flat place. That way you won't get pushed down or die.
Or a cave.
Yes, or a cave. So we're at 2400 now, and you see how the screen grows blurry. Don't panic. Remember at the start of the video how I said you can turn off your flow. Well, now you can turn on your flow, and it will fix your screen, and your screen will go back to normal. You need to reach Camp 3 from here on one tank of oxygen, where you can refill more at Camp 3. You have about 15 minutes to do this, but don't panic, be calm, and just follow what we do.
Once you turn on your flow, your tank at 100% oxygen will start going down.
Yes.
And so you're always gonna want to be fast and try not to go AFK or wait around. Because if you're not going fast, if you're not, trying to get up the mountain as fast as you can, the oxygen is going down, and once you're out of oxygen, you're gonna slowly start dying. So you're gonna want to be fast.
Exactly. For dark parts like this, you can use iris study. It will show you the
Or you can
way.
use the high vision.
Also high vision. You can also use high vision, which will show you the path in front of you. And
And
once
if
you're
you
out
have the
of
night vision game pass, you can always just turn on your night vision.
yeah,
but we will not be using game passes in this video.
Yeah. And you can turn off your iris study and high vision once you're in a brightly lit place. You want to avoid these caves because you might fall into
They
them.
go down into deep holes,
Yeah.
very hard to get out of. You're always going to want to be careful on this ladder. You don't want to accidentally keep walking
Keep
and walk
walking and
forward too
fall
much.
off through that hole over
Yeah,
there.
it's a common mistake. A lot of people make it, but
That's just
that's just mistakes of starting out on this game. But
yeah.
you'll soon get good at it, and watch out for the mistakes and the holes.
Right. Once you get like 5 or 6 summits, you'll automatically be decently good at this game.
Congratulations.
Make sure on the ladders you're a reasonable distance, or we like to call it the 3 second rule, is that you're 3 seconds behind someone on the ladder,
Yes.
because you don't want to accidentally push them off.
If you're climbing in a group or come across a group of new climbers, it's best to keep distance from each other, as you never know who falls on top of you and ends up ending your climb. Best be safe.
If you feel like you're ever getting too close to someone, you can always just slow down, stop climbing a little bit on the ladders, then just wait for them to get ahead a little bit, then you can start going.
Yes.
Be careful on these bridges. You're always going to want to pay attention on the bridges. You don't want to accidentally walk off.
Uh-huh. You want to keep distance from people in case they'll miss something or just mess up and fall on top of you. That won't be pretty. And for this ladder, you don't need to panic. You can always use your Alpine helmet, which is the IR function, which brightens up your surroundings and shows you the rock clearly during storms, dark places, and such. For this ladder, you want to do something like that. Just walk
Yeah,
straight and
you're always going to want to go up to the very
twist
top
right.
of the ladder.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to go up to the very top of the ladder, and then just walk off on the bridge, and you should be okay. Make sure you're not close to anyone, because they could also accidentally push you off, or you can accidentally push them off.
Yes. You want to keep distance from people.
It's the same with this ladder. You don't want to go up all the way too much and accidentally walk off. It's going to be at a
Yeah,
good
you want
height,
to stop just
go on
at
the
the
bridge.
top right here, and then you want to twist and jump onto that.
Then you're always going to also want to turn your camera towards the bridge and then walk towards it.
You want to turn the camera and jump onto that. Also, during an avalanche from Gantry, this is the last place you would want to stop in case you don't have any tools to protect you from the avalanche, since this is the only last flat place before Gantry. Otherwise, you're dead.
Yeah. If there's ever an avalanche at Camp 3, you're always going to want to go behind the ladder. Because if you also go behind the ladder, I'm not going to say it's great cover, but it's still cover, so if it hits you, you get shoved against the ladder.
Yeah, in other situations where you can't find any cover, it's best to like try to get behind the ladder.
Yeah. That's only when there's nothing you can get cover on.
Yeah, since it might catch you and stop you from falling off. So finally at Country, here we are gonna take a little break. You should always take a break at Country to take some rest and probably refill your air right here. So
yeah, you can walk away from the computer. You can maybe get a drink of water.
You can also heal yourself, and if you're role playing, you can get some water from here. Fill your bottle, drink it.
And Camp 3 is also fine for avalanches.
Yes.
Even if there's an avalanche, you're okay if you go AFK here because
you're safe here because you're safe from avalanches. You have unlimited oxygen over there, so you're safe to go AFK in Camp 3.
And Camp 3 avalanches are pretty quick, so you'll only be hit for like 2 to 3 seconds and then it's over.
Yes. So since we're taking a break at Camp Tree, I'm gonna quickly shout out our group, Alpine RBLX. We're a climbing and adventuring group hosting daily expeditions and events. If you haven't joined already, you should. You can climb and hang out with fellow climbers and pursue an active career in the Roblox climbing genre. Join our fun and active community and enjoy the free gear you can get in most climbing and adventuring games. Links are in the description. So now back to the video. Alright, once you have refilled and rested, get ready for the hard part of the climb, which is Camp 3 to Camp 4. You just follow what we do and you'll be fine. So let's go, Adam.
So from Camp 3 to Camp 4, this is what the community, we call them like the rocks or whatever. It just basically, it's a lot of vertical climbing. And it has a lot of like rock climbing involved.
Yes, and
And the rocks
there
are
are no
jagged.
ladders to help you. You need to
The
climb over a
rocks
lot
are
of
very
rocks.
jagged, and the formation is unpredictable. Formation of the rocks, so you gotta be careful. But it is doable.
Yeah.
But
The rocks are a
it is
bit
hard.
tricky, but you'll be fine if you just use shift lock.
Yeah, they're very tricky for starters, but
Yeah, just use shift lock.
you'll get the hang of it.
Um,
You're always gonna want to try like hug the wall or hug the mountain
yeah.
because you don't want to be at risk of accidentally slipping off.
Um. So you see there's a snowstorm coming up, so since you can't see the route during a snowstorm, we're gonna take a quick break here. We'll be back after the snowstorm. So back to the climbing, the snowstorm ended, so we're gonna show you how to reach Camp 4. So what you wanna do is just go on here.
Congratulations.
That rock can be a bit hard, but do what we did. And now for this part, you could use this rock up here, but we will recommend you not to because that's harder for you. You can just use this here, but you need to climb a wall, and it's not that hard. You can do it without a shift lock as well. Adam is doing the hard one. See, that's also faster and easy if you have a lot of summits.
I'll do that again. I'll take a couple of different paths to just show you kind of what it looks like when you take the other path.
Yep.
Oh no, you see, you're always gonna want to pay attention because I accidentally slipped a little bit right there.
Uh-huh. There are also small air fills you can find between Camp 3 and Camp 4. You can get some air here. See, refill my air. Adam can also get some air. It's unlimited, so if you are low on air or you forgot to get air from Camp 3, you can always refill there.
They're lifesavers.
Yeah.
I've had my close calls before, and those really saved me.
Mm-hmm. There's another refill here. And for this part, you can go up here, go through that way, but I recommend going left if you're new because that will be easier for you. Otherwise, Adam will show you the hard way. He's going up the hard way. It's easy if you have a lot of summits to do the hard way, but otherwise, I'm gonna show you the easy way.
It takes a lot of wiggling because it's a pretty
Yeah,
vertical climb and doesn't have
it
jagged
takes a lot
rocks,
of
so it is
experience.
difficult.
As for this looks like a vertical wall, but it's not. You can easily climb up this. See. Then after that, you can just do this part right here. Just push up a little bit, and you're up here. Then do this part, and you will end up in the same place as Adam. He did the harder one, I did the easier one. See dark parts, just turn on your IR so you see where you're going.
There's also the roots like that. You can just pop up the edges too.
Yeah. These rocks can be a bit hard, but you want to find like a divot in like around here, like a divot, and you want to push up and just get on there, and that's as easy as that. From here you want to go right, since it's easier compared to left,
Now,
because there's more hard rocks to climb on the left. You want to go right over here, and through here. Adam is doing the hard one, I did the easy one, and just go here and see Adam is at the rocks. That rocks will be hard for you if you're a new player, but I did the easy route, so you can use the easy route.
Ta-da! Congratulations.
And I want to go around, like over here.
Yeah. And you want to get up here and you want to find a slope like this, seeing how it's sloped. You want to push up using shift lock to make it easier.
You're always,
And push
it's
up
still
right
always
there.
going to wiggle.
And for this part, this is the easy slope right here. You want to shift lock and wiggle up, just like that.
And if it's pretty bright outside, you can always just turn off your IR because the sun will always light
Yeah.
up some of the rocks.
The sun will light up your
Especially
way,
when it's
or you
sunrise.
can use iris study to give you more visibility.
When it's sunrise, it's usually brightest on the rocks. So it'll be like that for about 2 minutes, and it'll darken up a little bit.
Yeah, now you want to get up here, do this part. Now you want to
Again,
push a bit right here, and then get up here. And
again, you're
doing
gonna
that,
want to.
you will reach Camp 4. We're at Camp 4. So as you can see, it's getting dark out, heavy cloudy, which means a snowstorm is coming. And we're gonna pause the video here so you don't have to wait through the snowstorm to see the route. Welcome back to the video. The snowstorm ended, so we're just gonna keep on going. We already refilled. We're at Camp 4.
And if you've made it to Camp 4, feel proud because making it to Camp 4 is really hard when you first start.
Yeah. Camp 4 is a long
Camp-
way from base camp, and you're now really close to the summit. See, for these rocks, you want to use shift lock. It helps you get up easily.
And Camp 4 is also the last camp. And Camp 4 to Summit is extreme because it is really hard for new people. But if you're experienced, I mean, it's probably
Yeah.
easier.
And
but
if
it's
you're
so hard
watching,
because-
and if you're watching this, you probably can do it.
Yeah, there are ladders and the rock climbing and all sorts of stuff. But there are no avalanches at Camp 4.
I'm just gonna show the ladder route. Adam can do the terrain route. I recommend using the ladder route if you're like new to climbing.
Yeah, because there's a shortcut I'm taking,
Yeah, and it may be a
It's-
bit hard for you if
it's
you're
very
new to
vertical,
climbing.
and if you make
Yes.
the wrong move, it's
You
very
might- you
vertical,
might
and if you make
fall
the
off.
wrong move,
Yeah.
yeah, you might fall off. It's a long way down.
You want to don't push too hard, or you might walk off the ladder and miss this ladder. You want to slow down and then slowly move left and get on the ladder.
As you can see, I'm already over here. It's a very good shortcut. It saves you a lot of time if you're
Yeah.
low on oxygen or something, so saves you some pretty good time.
Be careful with these ladders, as one wrong press on your keyboard can result in you falling off and dying.
Yeah. These ladders over here is very dangerous because it's just a straight drop down if you fall.
See, look at the drop below.
Yeah. Don't look down.
Yeah, don't look down. If you're scared of heights, don't look down. Just do the ladders. For you want to do this cave, don't worry about that. Just go slow, go hug the walls, and keep
Yeah.
going slowly. Now you want to do this bend.
So you can go around that side, and that is a lot safer.
You can, yeah,
but
you
sometimes
can
I'll
you can go
around
on both sides. But this side
We're
is a
going
bit
around the back is
safer.
safer.
Yeah, the back is safer. And for this one, you see how it's like bent and you might fall off. So we're gonna
Oh,
show you a trick. You want to do is get here and you want to jump onto this ladder. You will catch onto there and you will keep going up. Well,
there's another
as you can
snowstorm.
see, there's another snowstorm coming in. We have had like 3 snowstorms during this climb, so we're gonna pause here and we're gonna meet you again after the snowstorm so that you can see the route properly. Alright, so the snowstorm ended and we are back to the video. And now we were at the end of the ladder, so we're gonna show you how to do the cave. It's really easy, just follow what we do. Gonna turn on
Also, just
your...
to mark
Hmm?
what the spot is. All of us will usually call it jungle gym because there's a lot of ladders and
Yeah,
stuff, and it
this
kind of
part is
looks.
called the jungle gym. There's a lot of ladders. And now I'm
But
gonna show you how to do the cave. You want to hug this
but there,
wall and you'll end up here. And now for this part, we will show you a cool trick. We won't do the ladders. As you can see, there are ladders here, but we won't do the ladders. Instead, we will use the shortcut through
you
here.
can do the shortcut. I'm gonna do the ladders.
I'm gonna do the shortcut, Adam will do the ladders. The shortcut is much easier if you're new and helps you not fall off. If you do the ladders,
And
there's a higher chance you might fall off from one of the 2 ladders. Anyway, you will end up here. And after this
the
is like
shortcut,
pretty much,
the shortcut, it's a safe cut and it's also faster.
yeah. You want to watch out from falling into the hole below. You want to cross through like that.
A common mistake. Most people have made it before.
We are now really close to the summit, so there is no room for mistakes. Now over here, you can do the ladders, or you can do a little shortcut here. Adam will do the shortcut, I will do the ladders. Adam is like going through there. He went through that part and through up there, and he will end up there ahead of me. I'll do this ladder, and I'll end up here. So now after this, you want to do this ladder. You want to be really careful at this part, since you can fall off easily if you aren't paying attention. Now you're really close to the summit, so no point of losing here.
But you want to stay.
Ladders. Yeah. And for this part, you want to wiggle a bit left. This is a shortcut right here. Or you can do the ladders.
I'll take the regular path.
Yeah, you could wiggle up the rocks, up to here. And I'll do the ladder. Now we're gonna just get on this ladder. Go up the ladder. No, it's just straightforward from here.
It should not fall in that hole. It is a long way down.
Yep. So what you want to do is, after you reach the end of the ladder, you want to watch out for this hole, because many people forget that there's a hole here.
Awesome.
What if I were to fall in here? So let's see. Suppose I just fell in here. What will I do? I just got damaged. I'm stuck here. Well, no need to worry. You can just get down here and just head left, back onto the path up there.
So you'll take damage, but you won't fall to your death unless you're.
Yeah, it will take you back here. And now you can try it again and now fix your mistake. My parents can fix their mistake, aka me, but you can. Just do this. See?
I'm gonna take a shortcut over here.
Is doing the shortcut. I'm gonna do the long way here. You want to get above here. Then you just want to walk up. Now you can do this ladder if you want, but I'm not gonna do this terrain part here. You don't want to fall into these holes. If you do, you're stuck for good, unless there's someone nearby with rescue tools. And finally, this is the dead bridge. Well, it seems hard, but it's not. If you listen carefully to what I say, you'll be good. So first of all, you want to take off any gear or don't want to bring any gear from the base camp. Well, most of the Alpine gear and most of the other gear you can find at base camp have remove buttons, just like I remove my helmet right now. Why do you want to do this? This is because items have weight. The dead bridge can detect if you have items on and thus fling you more due to the weight being placed on it. Just make sure you're lighter. Make sure you're lighter and cross it like it's no one business. It won't fling you at all. Like I'm gonna show you right now. See, I don't have any gear on. It's for my air tank. You can take off the air tank. It's like permanently stuck there. So you just want to walk and see how easy it is. It won't fling you.
It is. You can still do it with gear on.
Yeah,
Right.
you can do it with gear on, but it
You
will
want
be
to
very
with gear
shaky
on?
for you.
Just do it with gear
See
on,
how
but
much
it's
is
a lot more shakier when
See
you do
how
it with
much
gear
is
on.
shaking for Adam because he has helmet and backpack on. Now from this part, all the hard stuff is done. Now eyes on the prize, and you just want to do this ladder.
Ta-da!
Don't mind the notification. Just go up here.
You want me to do the shortcut over here?
Adam will do the shortcut. I just did the ladder. Adam is doing the shortcut over there, and I will do this part. I usually like to skip that ladder, but I'm gonna show you how to do this ladder as well. Like you would want to get up here, get through that, and get on this ladder, and you will end up here. Adam did a shortcut through there. That's easier, but this part is faster and easier for new people.
Look at that. Summit is right there.
Look at
Near
the
reach.
summit is just right there. Now this is the end, so we're gonna quickly take a pic. It's that simple to reach the summit. Just follow what we did,
Ta-da!
and you'll reach the summit. Now we're gonna go quickly take a pic. You want to say hashtag Alpine? Got the pic. Let me take a screenshot. Got the screenshot. So we've gotten the summit pic, and now once you reach the summit, that notification you saw earlier should pop up. Also, your counter next to the altimeter should go up. These confirm that you have successfully summited. Now the only thing to do is either reset, fall off, or do what we're doing and wingsuit down to the base. So I'm just gonna equip my wingsuit. Adam, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3, 2, 1. Noom. And that's
Woohoo.
easy. See? Spooky. And that's all for summiting. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. And see you guys in the next tutorial. And be sure to join Alpine. The links are in the description. And be sure to subscribe to keep up with new videos that we make. Catch you next time with another climbing tutorial. See ya.